we in the second week? Yeah, we're in the second week of 2026. And yeah, we are. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot has happened. Today or tonight is ladies' night at Tap That downtown. I happen to know the DJ who's working that. I didn't go to his last event. I know I mentioned that in a video. I didn't end up going. So, going to this to support him. And also to kind of celebrate, I've been at my current job for 4 years this month. So, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going by myself. Didn't tell anybody. It's my anniversary or whatever. I'll post after the fact. It's not like they were going to do anything anyway. So, I did buy some cupcakes. For myself, I was going to get one cupcake and then go to another bakery and get something like a macaron. But instead, I was like, oh, let me just get another cupcake from this place instead of driving halfway across town. And I noticed, like, Phoenix for Christmas and New Year's weekend held off on the construction and, like, closing on the freeway and things like that. But believe me, they are back at it. Because, like, 2 different intersections had stuff going on. And I'm like, that's another reason why I didn't want to go to the bakery. Despite me having already decided not to. So I was like, just trying to go down the street. And I was like, I shouldn't have gone this way. Because I wanted to get a quesadilla. I think it was, what time was it? It was afternoon. So it was past breakfast time. It could have been, brunch, but I just got a quesadilla instead. A chicken quesadilla from Phoenix Burrito House. Usually I just get the breakfast burrito, but it wasn't usually people at the ordering kiosk, so they wouldn't know what I usually get. It was good. It was bigger than I expected. Or than it seemed when I first opened it. Anyway, I digress. So I'm going to that. Tap That is a wine bar. I think they have beer as well, but they're on taps all along the wall. They give you a little key thing, and you put it next to the tap, and then you pour whatever, and they charge you at the end for how much you poured, how many ounces. I don't get a lot. Usually I get like 1 glass. I don't get much. They have food there too. Honestly, I will be hungry probably about when I get there, but the reason why I pulled it out, I probably won't eat anything. I probably will just go to McDonald's on the way home. I was going to flip that because I have glitter. The eyeshadow is from the Morphe 35F palette. I'll show you that when I finish my eyes. But Fallout glitter. I was going to use it. There's a color that's almost this color, but it came out looking black. So I went over it with black and decided to use this pink instead. And of course, now there's glitter everywhere. A sparkle. But yeah, took a nap. Wasn't no rush because this is a later gig. Like, he has gigs like so many days of the week. I'm just like, I don't know how you get anything else done. And most of the stuff was, I would say downtown. I don't like going downtown. Somebody said to me how, I guess, because I'm going to see a comedian this month. And it's going to be downtown. I don't like parking downtown where it's like a lot. It's like going to charge you $20, $30 possibly. Or the garages downtown would be like $4 an hour. So you're there like 2 hours. And plus, say if you go over anywhere from $4 to $5. And somebody said to me today that it's like something was outside my comfort zone. And I'm just like, how is, maybe because I'm a word person, because my job is to proofread, but I'm just like, that's not a comfort zone thing. The thing is, parking costs downtown are ridiculous. So I don't like to go to things that are downtown. That's not being uncomfortable. That's me not liking to go to things that are downtown because of parking. Mind you, those happy hours I was going to, those were downtown. But that business also validated part of that parking in the parking garage that was next to them. And parking on the street was only like $1.50. So the meters, if there are meters nearby, and they're like the $1.50 meters, and it's not a bunch of events going on downtown at the same time, then yeah, I don't mind. But when you're like in the area of like Cityscape, is that what they still call it? Cityscape and the arena, Chase Field, when you're in all that area, there's no place to park. There's meters, but most likely you have to park in a garage or in those lots that charge you $20 to park, especially during a concert. So usually if I go to a concert at whatever, I think it's called the Phoenix Arena right now. Used to be Talking Stick. Used to be, oh, it's not Phoenix Arena anymore. It's like Mortgage Center or something. I don't know. They keep changing the name like every year. Basically, we're using Fenty primer. Basically, like whatever, I guess whoever has the most money is. Do I have to turn it? Y'all know I haven't used this in a while. That's why I'm just like, why isn't that working? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's probably too much because outside my hand strength and I wasn't pushing it. I'm not going to pull that out, what I need to pull out. Because most of this look has changed a few times, so. T-zone. But yeah, so if I usually go to like a concert down there at, we're going to just call it Phoenix Arena. I don't know what it's called now. Then I will take the light rail. I take the light rail. I don't pay to park. And they usually cover, your ticket usually covers going to that event. So that's why, again, I don't have to pay. I have paid pretty much. I'm covered. So it's not, like I said, it's not me being out of my comfort zone. It's just I don't want to pay $20-something. And I could literally take the light rail to where this comedy show is going to be at if I wanted to. Mind you, I got to deal with the possible, I'm now trying to put some elsewhere. I try not to because I'm trying to stay in my T-zone this year. We know it's not lasting long. But with this particular one, because I'm getting re-familiar with it, it's definitely mattifying. I need to flip my mirror to see. Make sure it's not peeling, but I can feel the mattification. So luckily I did moisturize my face after I woke up from my nap. But yeah, just someone trying to tell you, what's in your comfort zone. I'm like, I don't hang out with you enough for you to know what's in my comfort zone and what's outside of it. I do a lot of things. Like, I'm somewhat antisocial / introvert, actually shy. So I do a lot of things that are outside my comfort zone. So trying to say that something is, it's like, no, that's not what that means. It's something I don't want to deal with that. So for me to go see a comedian that I'm willing to deal with that means that's a comedian I want to see. Mind you, there's other comedians I probably would have did it as well, but I usually just forgot or got distracted by other things. Or it was like money, because this cost was a decent cost. Of course, you had taxes, and the ticket was like $40. And that wasn't VIP. VIP was sold out anyway on the night I wanted to go, so I was like, okay. So yeah, that just, I'm saying, bother me? Yeah, the way I'm talking, it did bother me. So I was just like, somebody, because to me, if someone knew me well enough, then you would know someone, yeah. Right now, nobody can really say they know me. Because I'm like, I keep a lot to myself because I don't really hang out with a lot of people because people are busy and I am not somebody they obviously have time for. So I'm going to do my thing, you do your thing. Maybe every now and then we'll do things together. So people are always like, why are you out? Because I'm living my life. I'm living my best life. And that was Danessa. We're just going to use it as a, you can use it beforehand as to prime. And that's the fan right here to charge. I'm giving it back to my mother, but I want to charge it before I give it back to her. And the other fan is over there. But my face feels like it's drying. We're using, am I going to use this? Am I going to, I'm trying to see how dark everything looks right there. Yeah, we're going to use the Essence. I've been using this in a while because my other one expired. I don't know how old this is. I didn't run it. It was on sale. I was in the store, and you know, they sometimes have their little clearance section, whatever, with the tags on them. And so after I got my flu shot, COVID shot, and Hep B, my Hep B. When I used to work at the morgue, you had to have a Hep B shot, which was several years ago. And so I keep getting this alert in for my doctor, whatever, to get it done. And last time I went, they were like, to pharmacy, they were like, no, you have. And my doctor was like, no, that's not correct. So finally, since I was already there or having to go, I just checked off, go ahead and give me that as well, because I don't, like I said. And the pharmacist was like, yeah, there's a new shot or whatever, so that's why people are emphasizing get another one. I'm like, that's fine. So if I wanted to go back to the morgue, I could. My foundation brush that I normally would use is dirty. I haven't used it in a week, and I don't clean it in time. So we're just going to use the blush brush, for liquid blush brush. Yeah, I make that work with this. If you remember, this one is like the little beads, and then you kind of mash them up, and then what have you. So, and my face is dry now. I have the fan on. I had the heat on. And so, yeah. So I turned that off because while I was taking a nap, I had it on because it's 63 today. Right now it's 50 something, and it's gonna drop to 40 something. So I don't know if this is gonna soak it all up or not, but okay. And this was my shade, so hopefully it's still my shade. Looks like it's still my shade, yeah. And we're definitely gonna have to do another squirt. But yeah, this other stuff, things are back going, so I'm gonna, it's a lot, things to go to, so hopefully I have some more makeup videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I ramble, so go on tangents. Okay, that seemed like a lot compared to the first one. Okay, again, it goes right wherever, so I'm trying to. Normally I don't have my earrings on, but these are the ones I had on today. And I'm probably not gonna go this far because I might wear a wig. Oh yeah, this is still nice. See, I had a card of things I want to repurchase. I'm gonna go to my ears just in case I don't wear the wig. Cause it's gonna be cold enough to wear the wig. Cause I was like, I'm hot. I'm not gonna want to wear a wig. It's hot, but I'm like, I don't know how the temperature will be in this place. Cause a lot of stores lately, I'm like, why is it freezing in here? Like, the place I went to this afternoon for a quesadilla. I'm like, why is my head cold? Cause I just shaved my head last night. And then there's a fan going, and I'm like, it's cold outside. It's like 60 degrees outside at that time. I'm like, what the hell? I got this fan going on. See, and I like this because you see how nice it is, and it's natural kind of looking. Excuse me. Because I was going to do a heavier matte foundation, but I was like, I will save that for the comedy night. So also, I think originally when I was planning to go out to this, I was going to wear a dress, but it wasn't like dressy. It was one of them, I want to say bodycon, but it was fitting. But I was like, I don't feel like putting on the shapewear to go under that. So we're not doing it. So I was like, it's ladies' night, and most people would be so chill at these things, the way they're dressed. Of course, tonight would be the night when they're not, but I'm like, I'm probably going to be there like an hour. And that's another reason I wanted to use that foundation. I'm like, I'm only going to be there like an hour, unless I find somebody, if they have a conversation with someone, which I doubt. But yeah, what else? So we have the comedy show I'm going to be in office this week, this month. My calendar is still from last year, but it has a January one as well. And it's a Monday through Sunday, so I'm always looking at the wrong date. I need to buy a new calendar. When I realize this one has a January one, usually the first week of January, I go to Net Borders, Barnes, and get a half off calendar. We're gonna try to not go there this year. We'll see how long that lasts. And then kind of a circle this year. Still leading with love. I just didn't feel like doing a heart. So I need to get a new calendar because me looking at this, I was like, when am I going in office? The basketball, I think it's that same kid who be like 7 o'clock in the morning before he goes to school has that ball. We don't have a basketball court. Because again, my apartment complex is not kid friendly. Comedy show, which I just literally decided this morning. And then I need to do other things while I'm sitting here. What is that? I can't read what that says. Getting a massage. That's what it was. Because I was like, something's gonna. Yeah, we'll do a little bit here, here, here. Okay. Can't really see that either, can we? And I'm trying to think, where's my darker one? Oh, nose. Okay. I'll brush it out. Yeah, I'm getting a massage and a facial this month. I schedule them in the same day because I go to Gilbert, and that's the only time I go to Gilbert, and I'm not. Did I put some here? Because like I said, I can't see it. It's usually, I swear, darker than that. So, I'll blend that out in a second. And then, I'm sure there's a bunch of MLK Day events. They put out the email at work to people who wanted to cover it. I don't work at MLK Day. The thing is, the person who sent the email, it's like, why'd y'all have the black supervisor send out this email? I'm like, really? And I'm just gonna be like, are you working? Because it doesn't mean he's working, but we usually have somebody else send it out, and she's not black. So that's why I was like, okay. But I was just like, y'all didn't think this through. I'm like, I don't work Juneteenth either, since we get that off. So I'm like, since that became a holiday, I'm like, yeah, no. And he's like, other people, like Hispanic, Latinos, Mexicans, will take Cinco de Mayo off. I'm totally. But those 2 days, no, you will not be seeing me. Yeah, I'm really, there's people who do the makeup and have the earrings on. I'm like, how are you not getting makeup, foundation, anything on your earrings? It's like, I don't really put my lashes on first and then do my eyeliner and all that, and then do my face, because I'm like, setting spray causes things. Yeah, I probably said it, but it also can cause it to drip. So I'm just like, yeah, no. Like, obviously, I'm just not that good, but yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna stop there so that I can blend out this concealer, because I don't know how long this concealer is gonna. Because it's hydrating, but you know, things dry down. And the brush I was using last time, I didn't clean that either, and I didn't feel like cleaning or brushing it off. Sometimes I'll just brush them off, whatever, instead of cleaning them, but I'm like, it was a whole week. And because the comedy show is like, because the day I get the facial, you're not supposed to wear makeup for like 24 hours or heavy, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going anywhere that's makeup required that day. So that's why I was like, I timed, because I could have went to comedy show on the same day, but I was like, yeah, mind you, I can go, I don't have to put makeup on, but I'm like, that includes eyebrow products. I'm like, what? And the thing about comedy shows is like, try not to do or wear anything that's gonna bring attention to yourself. So that's why I was like, yeah, no. Okay, looks like it's so. This is 450. No, this is 445. And I used to wear 450 before, but I was like, let me try for the small size, the fun size, bite size, whatever you want to call it, snacks with a Z size from Fenty. So I'm like, let me try the little one, because even though I went through that whole one, the regular size, I was like, let me just use a mini for this, because we now have 50 million concealers, and still trying to figure out which concealers work best with what foundation. And I had to, my Danessa, my blurring powder is expired, the 9.5, and I'm like, okay, if you see me use it, it means I'm obviously using it for a reason. But I'm like, do I wait for a sale to replenish it? Because I didn't do it for the Black Friday, which I should have. um, okay, I was gonna say, because Con Air was on, and I'm like, they were like, next, The Rock, and I'm like, the TV guide says it's gone in 60 seconds. Apparently they're doing a Nicolas Cage night, and I have to go out. So I'm like, for The Rock. I was like, okay, will I be home in time to watch the rest of it? Priorities. The thing is, like, I go out to things, but I do always enjoy coming back home, literally eating, sitting in front of TV, maybe remove my makeup off before doing that, and then just sitting, and because it's winter, just curling up and watching, you know, movies, what have you. So I was just like, okay. So I do think about if things are going to be on or come on again. For me to watch it. And that's regardless of have a good time or not. Okay. Speaking of watch TV, I'm guessing if you're a Stranger Things fan, you probably all have now watched the whole season 5. I started late. When did I start? I want to say New Year's Day or No, I think that's Saturday. Friday night, I started some of it the night after New Year's, and then I finished it. I think that's Saturday or Sunday. And of course, those episodes we're using this. We haven't used this in a while. This is I know what it is. I don't know why. Dancing Queen, Danessa. This is one of those things that, regardless of how old it is, I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to use a sponge. Let's break some of that surface up because I'm like, it hasn't been, that's a lot. So we're going to pat on my hand first. Because of that. Pat some more off. And this dries down, so I'm not using anything to set it. I'm just going to put it on and blow it out. And I'm going to turn it and just kind of blend the edges. This was damp. Mind you, I dampened it at like 4 something. But I'm like, we're not Phoenix heat right now. We're winter. Like I said, it was 60s. So it's slightly still damp, but also not really. Look like that has a bit more. Let's go like that. Okay. And the lip I'm using kind of similar to this shade. It's not fully, but it's similar. Because, like I said, it will stain, but it don't give it time to sink in. Tell you to see. I always wash my hands anyway afterwards. Okay. Let's put that over there. Okay. And then I didn't blend anything, so we're gonna take foundation brush, what we're using as foundation brush, and blend the edges of the concealer and contour, and then the blush, of course. ASU Women's Gymnastics started up again. They have a meet tomorrow, but I'm like, they always seem to have them in the afternoon, and I'm like, it's gonna run into my nap time, so I'm like, I'm not going. Because I want my nap. So, just have an itch right here. I'm like, okay. I've had an itch there for a while. I'm like, because I wasn't looking in the mirror, I didn't know it wasn't in my eyebrow, because I won't scratch if it's in my eyebrow. I'll just do what I'm doing right now. Let me go over this a little bit, because I can see the hydrating from the hydrating concealer. But yeah, a lot of birthdays are coming up this week, and I'm like, okay. I sent a lot of cards out Thursday? No, Friday. So they're all going to be late. Except for one. But yeah. Basically, because I didn't leave the house really this week, so I was like, because after I got my 3 vaccines, I was like thinking, okay, if I get the side effects where you feel achy, what have you, fever, feeling, and all that, I was like, I just, was planning to be home, so I was like, I'm not leaving the house. And then I also forgot to buy cards until, what day did I buy cards? I did buy cards someday. I don't remember what day it was. This was way too much, so I'm just like, so yeah, they went out, let's say, afternoon. on Friday, whenever the mail lady comes to pick them up. Might have been late afternoon, so they probably definitely are not getting there till late next week. But I'll call people. Those that require calling. There's a lot. Okay. Because one's known as a talker. No, she wasn't very talkative last time I talked to her, so I don't know. We'll see where that goes. Okay, let's set everything else. I'm gonna brush all that off when I set. Oh, I didn't set anything but that. But yeah, let's set everything else. So let's set bronzer. What's going on now? Do I have to scrape off leather? Again, if I wear the wig, I don't need to do any of this. I'll see how I feel. Okay. And then let me. I don't know why that went down so harsh. It did. What has Nicolas Cage did lately? I'm trying to think. I know he did Pig. He did some other stuff. Oh, the Spider-Man Beyond the Universe, the animation series trilogy. I know that's not supposed to come out until 2027. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Because the second one, I won't say Into the Universe, was good. It was really good, but I'm just like, what are y'all doing? It's 2027. I know it takes time to work on them, but I'm like, 2027? Since the last one was out, 2027? And I know there's a lot of something happened where people quit or something. So I'm like, is that why it's not happening until 2027? Trying to clean up the harsh line. I don't usually the blush brush I would use to sweep that away, but since I'm not, there's some on here. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna put any more on here, just because I'm gonna probably end up washing these brushes, but before I wear makeup again. So I don't know how much is on here. Let's just, oh, that's a lot. Just bring everything together. Because even if I put a lot of blush, all of this would tame it down a little bit anyway. See, I like Gone in 60 Seconds, but it's not one of my favorites. So that's why I'm just like, okay. I'm going to finish my eyes after I spray my face. I did not shake it. I thought about it as that little ball. I could hear the ball. I'm like, I did not shake it. Right now with the Danessa, I do my sides because, well, in general, I put a lot on and then let it dry. Like my forehead is ridiculously wet right now. So we're definitely waiting for that to dry down. And the rest of my face doesn't feel like I put anything on it. So I'm like, did I fan? Because I did, but it doesn't feel like I did. Shayna B, it's still good for like another month. And I did order Fenty Beauty, came out with the Lines eyeliner. I did order one in navy blue, because that one caught my eye when it came out. I could have got it back on the TikTok shop back in December, but no. I got it from Sephora because the shipping is a little faster than Fenty. Basically what I'm doing, I'm just tightlining. So I'm not even going on the top. Then smudging. And that should dry down. The new Fenty one dries down too, and it has a cleanup part on the back as well. The fan, that's why it's making me harder to do this one. It's a song called Folded. I want to say it's by Kalani. I don't know. It goes, come pick up your clothes that I folded for you, something. I'm like, who? If you just broke up with this person, why are you folding the clothes? And I'm like, I'm not a vengeful person, but I'd be like, this shit's in a garbage bag outside on the curb. Have you not seen Beyonce? This woman packing up. I'm like, why y'all packing up shit? Come get your shit. It's in a box. I'm not folding your shit. If it wasn't folded before, how if it lands in the box or in the bag, that's how you get it. So, yeah, this song is in my head. It's very catchy, but it's like, what? So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go to this one. And then, so the thing has the shades on it. So that's why I'm keeping it. I'm not going to go through the shades right now, but I'm going to go through this one, which is, I can't see. So I'm getting that little, tap some of that off. Oh, yeah, because that's a lot. I'm going to put this down because I'm like, I don't need to hold this. This fan is taking up room on my desk. So it's a smudger brush, and that's why I'm using that one to smudge. Yeah, let's put a little bit more Shayna B. Right there looks fine, but when I'm actually looking at it, it doesn't look like there's that much there. Okay. So, getting better. As you see. Smudging. Doing black eyeliner like that. My Revlon, I could have used that, but I wanted to go under like that, so I used that. And then that also, smudge also helped to set that eyeliner, hopefully. So I was like, yeah, it's about to start right now. It's taking like 20 minutes to get there. But yeah, after watching the season 5 finale of Stranger Things, I started over with season 1. So I finished season 1. I'm like maybe 2 episodes in season 2, and I'm like, oh, is this the season I don't like? Part of it, I just don't like that season. We are going to push in, see how good it looks. But usually afterwards, again, I just flip my, and then use and push it in. So it definitely dried down in that time I was talking. And that's why I just love, like, and it's still the small size because I don't use it often because I'm still trying to use up the other ones. But it's awesome. Yeah, okay. Let's do the lips. So this is a new to me lip liner. This is the Longwear, Juvia's Place Longwear lip liner in Scorpio. So, her real name is Imani, but Labitz is saying people are lining their lips wrong. You got to slightly overline for it to be a good lining. And I'm like, I don't do that. I watched the video and I was like, yeah, I definitely don't do that. So maybe we're gonna attempt. Give me a second. I'm supposed to do it on the bottom too, so yeah, I did a little overline. Okay, good there, but we're not getting that close. Yeah, I'm not used to doing that, but so I see it. I'm like, okay, but I know sometimes I'm like, I underline, so I'm like, okay. How much? So we're using Lapita, Madame Louise Lapita by Lancome. I'm sure my mother's like, you ain't been using it. Because I did some searching to find this originally, and then I found it, and I'm like, that is old as hell. Because if you go to certain like department stores or Ulta, they had stopped selling it in Sephora. So I go to Ulta, and then I'm like, no, that's been there a long time. That's old as hell. Finding them not expired, and then I finally found it, and then I'm like, okay. I think they gave me one that was old in the department store, and then I was like, okay. They sent me one. I'm like, okay, well, that will do. Because you can't find this anymore. So, yeah. And I love the little case. Clicks back in. Okay. I'm still getting used to this overlining. I think maybe she meant for like lip combo specifically. Now it just look like it's down there anyway, so I'm like, not really worried about that. And just like that is fine. But I did brush my teeth before. After I did my eyes, I brushed my teeth. I happen to have a straw. So I don't mess up my lips, obviously. I don't know where that just came from. But yeah, I was trying to time all my vaccines so that activities I go to, like more going into the office, that I am protected. Because luckily I was fine and I didn't get my mother sick at all. So I was like, okay, worried about, older people. During the holidays. And then after that was just in general, because they're saying flu and everything spiking and people travel. And I'm like, I didn't travel, but other people did. Because I saw a friend of mine, he was like before I went to see my mother for the holidays, and he had been on a plane, and I was just like, did you wear a mask? And apparently, and I know from when I went on a trip in September, I'd say 98% of people do not wear masks on a plane, and I'm like, you get sick with a regular cold after being on a plane. A flu season, COVID, you can, I know COVID still exists. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, on a plane, I was double masked, and I'm just like, airport, where it was more spaced out, I would take it off. But then when I got back to a bunch of people around me, I would put it back on. And luckily, I was fine. I was going and coming back. I was like, people are nasty. But being on a plane for however many hours in recycled air, you don't know who's sick on the plane. I'm like, yeah. Have you not seen Outbreak? Have you not seen Outbreak? So I happened to, he came over, I was like, okay, distance. And then luckily, yeah, he was fine and everything, but I'm like, no. I'm still cautious. I'm like, if I'm going to see an older person with those whatever list of conditions, I'm not going to get them sick. And then I'm like, and if they did and something happened, I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm blaming you, but I hope you feel bad. So, okay. Wig, no wig. You want to just see what the wig looks like? I heard yes. Okay. So it's the Hair Sense. And this one is less sheddy, so even me trying it on won't be too annoying. So it's Hair Sense. Lace front, secret collection. The style is lace / Kai, and then PT. I don't know what that means. It's a 1B. Finding this is very hard to find in other stores. I got this during the Black Friday sale. I want to say I got it for $5. You know what the price is on them? Yeah, it was $5. And yeah, I can't find it anywhere else. So it's a good find, and it's curly. I do like it. But finding some place to wear it, I haven't figured out where I want to wear it. So it's kind of my Diana Ross wig, and it's too high up. There we go. So like that. That's too much. So let me pull down a little bit. So this is how it looks. See, it's a lot of hair. But it's curly hair. I do like it, but I'm just like, it's a lot of hair right now. I don't feel like dealing with all this hair right now. It's like, I like it though. And so let me show the back for you. So you see how long it is. So it's good hair. I like it because it's, yeah. And you can make it a little more puffy or what have you. The curls were tighter than this, and I have loosened it a little bit, but it's a nice wig. So the fact I can't find it anywhere else, I'm like, okay, don't mess it up and dry it out. So I was like, don't mess it up when I got it, because I'm like, I didn't realize how much I would like it. It's just finding a place to wear it. Like I loosened, you can see how some of it's a little loose right there. And, because I could totally wear it glueless. I would wear the wig band, of course, but you see how the hair kind of covers the edges anyway. And then let's see, let me pull all that out. And this covers this part. So yeah, it's too much for tonight. I don't want to wear all this tonight. But okay, so that's how it looks with makeup. Let me show it to you. So all these curls, that side part. And it has no band in there or anything. It's just the combs and stuff. So you see how it look with that and with that. It was just a lot. If I had worn my what I call my flash stance sweater, which is a sweatshirt, but it has the side that goes down, I would have. But that's a lot against this material. I'm gonna keep these earrings. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these earrings. So yeah, with that, I am off to ladies' night and hopefully have a decent time for whatever time I'm there. And I will talk to y'all later. Happy New Year again.